cook. Let him cook. Guys, let him cook. Will you let him cook? Guys, he's trying to cook. Allow him to cook. Let him cook. Will you let him cook?
Renee Rapp is one of the most quotable humans to exist, and here's proof.
If the shoe fits, lace that bitch up and run.
And what gave you the confidence?
Delusion.
The way your mind works is fascinating.
ADHD. ADHD. There is this man who owns a bus touring company. His name is Buddy, and he is such an asshole, and he was so disrespectful to my friends Priscilla and Bella, who I work with, and to my mother. If you're watching this, I can't stand you, and I hope your business burns. You are so disrespectful and so misogynistic. I hate you.
I was working with Megan the Stallion.
Actually best ass I've ever seen in my life, and I don't even mean that in a funny way. I mean that in a real way. Like, we were in dance rehearsal, and I was like, wow, like, this is incredible. Like, I was like, I've actually never seen anything.
Renee Rapp being one of the most quotable humans to exist, part 2.
Do you have any notes for her? Like
Any notes for her?
Any notes for Rachel?
Date me.
For you not to like backpedal and say I meant no offense, you're just leaning and being like,
You're gonna get older one day.
I fear.
Okay.
yes.
Also, like, I knew, to be honest, like, I was like, I look delicious right now.
Yeah.
It's so cute. What are you talking about?
I mean, she was serving, let's be clear.
Conversation around my body is fucking stupid. I'm like, just shut the f up. I'm like, you're so obsessed. You are clinically so obsessed, and I get it. Like, I know I look good. You don't need to talk about it.
Zoe asked Elmo to watch Rocco for her. Doesn't she know Rocco's just a rock? What? No, Tango, no! No, Tango, come back! That's not a boat, that's a rock! Great, now Elmo needs to save Rocco. Tango, wait, stop.
I have a joke that I want to give away to a black woman. I thought of this joke and I can't make it because I'm not black. I don't know if you could tell. So if there's any black girls watching and you want to use it, today's the day to use it. Basically, with February ending and March beginning, we go from Black History Month, woo, to Women's History Month, woo. And I really want someone to use that Ice Spice audio that's like, everybody was like, she's a one-hit wonder, da da da. And now what? 2-hit wonder? But that doesn't work for me. So it's yours now. Take it. There you go. Little gift. Mwah. Happy Women's History Month. And let's celebrate Black History year-round. What a concept. This is my non-plot spoiler impression of Dune Part 2. I'm Timothy Chalamet, and this is my accent forever.
If she's got blue eyes, I will surmise that she'll probably be.
Stop right there.
Did y'all hear something?
I said, stop. Can somebody teach me how to see in these things? I'm Austin Butler, and I somehow still sound like Elvis in this. My name is Fedraut the Harkonnen. My name is Chani. My name is Gurney Halleck. I am Glosu Raban. Hi, I'm Paul.
Wait, is this fucking play about us?
Lin-Manuel, you Puerto Rican piece of crap. It's your lucky day. Your slippery ass has slipped and slipped its way out of my wily grasp. And guess who's replaced him in the clutches of my fury? That's right, Aquafina! You have a morally ambiguous animal best friend character in an animated movie? Aquafina is already cashing her checks. This Aquafina is already booking her summers at a beach home in Key West. Quick question, come here. Is nothing sacred? Is there no safe place from the wrath of Aquafina's rasp? And I get it. I'm one to talk. Ladies, I went to go see Kung Fu Panda 4, as one does. Let me just say, Miss Viola Davis served an Oscar-worthy performance as the chameleon. But tell me why a new character that we've never seen before, a little fox-looking thing, goes up, opens its little pie hole. We in the audience here. Hey, Paul, you're the dragon warrior. Oh, my eardrums were accosted. So now you understand what I mean when I say, is there no holy ground? Are we living in the days of Jericho? All I'm saying is, Aquafina, count your days, Missy. I'm coming for you. Next time you get offered a contract for the spunky best friend, check behind you. Cause I'll be there. Ready to lock you up in the same basement I put Kate Middleton. If anybody's watching from the UK right now, that was a joke. I was merely jesting. Anyways, Aquafina, Raspy Girls Unite, but watch your mouth. Sketches I would write if I worked for SNL. This sketch would be a parody of a commercial for the Golden Bachelor. So it'd start out like a normal ABC promo, and the narrator would be like, "Put away your thong bikinis, America, and get out your elastic waist pants and sun hats. This is the Golden Bachelor." And then it'd be some talking head style interviews with the women, and they'd be like, "My name's Candace, and I'm 69 years young. I'm Ethel. And this 72-year-old is ready to try love again." And then there'd be one old woman with like smudged lipstick, and she's like chain smoking, and she just goes, "I'm Myrtle and I'm 104. So it'd kind of be a character sketch with like this one ridiculously old woman on the Golden Bachelor. Get ready for entrances like none other. And then Myrtle is riding up to the Bachelor Mansion on like a mobility scooter, really slow, and it's just like heated drama. "You're here for the wrong reasons. No, you're here for the wrong reasons." And Myrtle's just like, "Does anybody want a hard candy?" Like from her purse. It's from the 70s when they still put nicotine in the hard candies. Sexy destinations. And the host would be like, "We're going to Thailand." And all the women are like, "Aw." And then he's like, "But first, we're going an hour east to Palm Springs." And they're all like, "Woo!" And it wouldn't be The Bachelor without some steamy encounters. So the Golden Bachelor and Myrtle are like by the pool, and he's like, "Let me get this leather jacket off of you." And Myrtle's like, "That's my skin." And of course the rose ceremonies. Instead of handing out roses, they hand out little daily pill containers. Okay, envision this with me. Tears will be shed. Can I walk you out? What? Can I walk you out? What? Can I walk you out? Ow, I'm falling in love with you too, sweetheart. Sure. And then it's an interview with Myrtle, and she's like, "I know what I'm doing." And we can't forget about the fantasy suites. And then this is the big closer. I think this is so funny. So it's just a talking head interview with the Golden Bachelor, and he just like totally straight face is like, "Yeah, so Myrtle died in the fantasy suite." "Yeah, apparently she only came on the show because she wanted to be laid to rest in the fantasy suite." And then one of the older ladies like comes hobbling out with one heel. Her hair is all messed up, and she's like, "So she was here for the wrong reason." Tune in after dinner at 3:30 p.m. for The Golden Bachelor, sponsored by AARP and the Facebook. So that's a sketch I would write if I worked for SNL. SNL, call me if you're hiring. I don't know. Oh, lay me down. Oh, lay me down. Lay me. Okay, she ate. I have to sit up. Okay. Lay me. Oh, what was that? One more time. I will lay me down. Lay me down. She devoured. Do you hear that? My eyes see a penis. My eyes see not guilty. Ladies and gentlemen, my eyes see a married couple. My eyes see the father. My eyes see all of you with your hands up. And my eyes also see all the money in the bank vault. Wait, are we getting robbed by Al Pacino? My eyes see a bullet in your head. Drugs, guns, cursing, premarital sex, disrespecting women, microaggressions, disrespecting women and people of color.
I also love this totally rad glockenspielist from South Portugal. You haven't heard of her?
No, I haven't heard of this South Portuguese glockenspielist.
She calls herself Female Reproductive System. It's so avant-garde.
Female
Wow, little on the nose. Let's see, I also listen to the Oscars playoff music, but only on the steel drums. Who hurt you? Timpani covers of the Full House theme song. Naturally. The official recording of Reagan's Berlin Wall speech. Mr. Gorbachev. This one. Tear down that wall. I love that one. It gets me crunk at the club. Eddie, baby, I just saw Steve. Like, wow. Right? Wow. So tragic. And obviously the Jewish Boys Choir. I don't live under a rock. They do go crazy, I'll admit. So what's your favorite song right now? I guess I'd have to say right now, the Anglo-Korean EDM cover of Handel's Messiah. To die for. It's like, hallelujah. Oh, it's so good, right? It's actually kind of funny. But do you listen to country music? Oh, girl, of course not. I respect myself.
Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then all the reindeer loved him. Then, when previously, may I remind you, they, used to laugh and call him names? Oh, I get it. So we can discriminate against someone who's different until they prove they're beneficial to us? Until they prove their worth and value? I'm so sorry. Let me be clear here. Those are not Rudolph's friends. All right? Those are a bunch of fakes. A bunch of fakes. So this is just a PSA to you this Christmas. When you're looking under the tree for your presents, be on the lookout for fake friends. They could be hiding in any gift box or wreath. Also, I got a haircut. So if you watched this far, tell me how nice my haircut looks. Mr. Krabs! This Minnesota woman just had her whole life obliterated by her son. It all started when this woman's son took every person his mom loved and collectively set them on fire in front of her. But not before draining her entire bank account and using deepfake AI to make her wanted for pedophilia in all countries. He then proceeded to pour bleach down her throat and rip out her fingernails. It's reported that she was begging him to unalive her, but he simply refused. Anyway, she's currently living on the streets of Flint, Michigan, and nothing can save her. My heart goes out to this woman.
Translating modern songs into ye old English.
I'll drink alcohol till my friends come home for Christmas.
We both were like,
yeah, go.
I consume tankards of mead in the
I knew it was gonna be mead.
until subsequently my compatriots return for the winter solstice.
The pagan
killed
holiday.
that one.
Dream each night of some urgent you there. As I slumber, I see visions of your vision. An alternate telling of your visage. Might not have, but I did not lose.
I lack ownership of, and yet did not slip away.
Ooh.
I don't know.
Tire tracks and one pair of shoes.
Your wagon wheels. We're just jumping time periods.
I was like, back we're serfs, but now,
We're
not
wagon
least the 1800s.
And the witches.
Medieval times.
The wagon wheels leave crevasse in
in
the earthen
mud.
pathway.
The mud.
And one single clog. Or wait, no, a pair
Of clogs.
of clogs.
A singular pair of clogs. Split in half, but that'll have to do.
I
Has
am
been rendered through the middle in equal parts, but that must suffice. Oh, that'll have to do.
Okay, let's pray. Dear God, thank you for today. Thank you for
Did you want anything to drink other than water? Anything to drink? Other than water?
We're okay with just water for now.
Just water. All right.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, bless this food.
Did you
God.
want any freshly grated Parmesan cheese?
Oh,
your dish. It is freshly grated.
I think I'm good.
You can also purchase the cheese grater if you would.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. Are we going to be splitting the check this evening?
One check. I think
Just
it's
the
going to
one.
be good, but we can talk about that
Right now.
at the end of the meal. Thank you, though. Thank you.
You are welcome.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay. Heavenly
Any
Father.
allergies
Okay.
that should be.
You good? Would you still want to kiss me if I had my sister's face? Liv, I mean, if everything about me was exactly the same, but I just had my sister's face instead of my face, would you still want to kiss me? Okay, we're doing this. No. Because I like the way you look. So you only love me for my looks? Oh my god. Yes, I would kiss you, because I love you for you. So you think my sister's hot? Liv. Okay, let's do this. What's up? Do you think I'm prettier than Kendall Jenner? Of course. Of course you are. Kendall Jenner is way too proportional for me. I love the way that you look. What did I do wrong? I killed that. What did I do wrong? The correct answer was, who's Kendall Jenner? Got it. Okay, writing that down.
Yeah, when I go to bed, sometimes I like to listen to the sound of, like, a babbling brook.
So he looked at me and he was like, Brooke, your shoes are on backwards. And I was like, your shoes are on backwards. And I looked down and my shoes were on backwards. And I was wearing heels. So my toes were pointed straight up.
Or sometimes I'll turn on, like, rain sounds.
Identity theft is not a joke, Jim. Millions of families suffer every year. Oh, that's funny. Michael?
I was driving on the freeway yesterday and I was behind this kind of like slower car. And then I noticed this piece of paper like sticking out of the trunk that said in these big bold letters, "New driver, please have patience, thank you!" exclamation point. So this person was going pretty slow for the freeway, so I decided to pass them. And as I passed them on the right, I do the little look over to be like, okay, who are we dealing with here? And I look over and it was a nun! It was a nun! I saw a nun driving yesterday. And I was like, you go, queen, let it rip. I knew because she was in the whole nun get up. I don't know what it's called. It's definitely not called a get up. Anyway, queen, if you're watching this, that made my day, mama. Sister, not mama. Sister queen.
By the way, I scanned your food and it comes to $1 gazillion. Elmo has a T-Rex and a Go Fish card.
Yo! Ask me in the comments about my take on certain Christian things that you are interested in. Because people seem to like when I talk about God. Like I talked about Lil Nas X, Sabrina Carpenter, blah, 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 blah. And people showed up. People watched. And here's my theory as to why. So I'm extremely vocally Christian. You're all like, we know. I've devoted my life to Jesus, okay? Straight up. But at the same time, I'm like a real freaking human being. My life is so messy. You're like, we know. I could never be one of those like aesthetic Christian influencers where everything's like super cutesy. Like I could never do that for the life of me, truly. I have a very real life and I feel like you guys can see that. I yell at my camera for a living. And I just live my life with God. And I've experienced like, I'm not gonna get too into it, but like loss and grief and trauma and identity crises. So it's not like my life is perfect and that's why I follow God, you know? So I thought maybe we could talk about it if you guys like had questions. I don't know. Drop your questions in there. I love you so much. Bye. And keep it civil. Please.
Liv, what's your skincare routine? What's your skincare routine? I love your skin. I want to take your skin. I get asked this approximately 47,000 times a day. And tonight, I put those questions to rest. Step 1, I pull my hair back. Step 2, I wash my face. That's right, I use CeraVe. This is not an ad. Is it pronounced CeraVe or It's CeraVe. Ugh.
I'll hear that. That was gross.
I will have you guys know, I was on Accutane for like a year. That's why my skin is good. If you're like, washing your face won't make your skin good. Yeah, drugs will. That's a horrible message to send to children. Step 3. Guess who's back? Uh-oh, back again. CeraVe. Get it on the neck. Oh, and at night I do PM because it doesn't have SPF. It's like better or something. I don't know. Step 4. I put some Aquaphor on my lips and on any like scabs or anything. My favorite part about Accutane is it's a federally regulated drug because it causes like birth defects or something like that. That's not my favorite part. Hold on, let me finish. I had to go in every month for a pregnancy test to prove that I wasn't pregnant. And I remember talking to the doctor and being like, there is no shot. There's no shot I'm pregnant. I'm not gonna tell you why, but I know for certain. I know I look like I get play, but I don't. I literally get no bitch. I can't say that. There we go. That's my whole skincare routine. I could have saved y'all so much time by just going, I wash my face, I lotion my face, I put on Aquaphor. Video done. Thanks for watching. Okay, that's the end of the video. Oh, you have bad acne? Have you tried consuming any water? Maybe try a sip of water. Acne is a choice. Because if you didn't want acne, you would consume some water. And then you wouldn't have it anymore. I have great skin. You wanna know why? I drink water. You look like you've never drank water in your entire life. Why haven't you done that yet? Drink water, I mean. Can you not afford water? Oh, that's so sad. I'm going to be adding sound effects. Is there more? My friend accidentally called him Shakespeare instead of Shakespeare, so here's a list of Shakespeare plays I came up with. A Mid-Laker Knight's Dream, The Taming of the Hoop, or Much a Hoop About Nothing, Romeo and Juliet, Rest in Peace, Rest in Power, Macbeth, Icy Hot Fellow, The Merry Wives of 4 NBA Finals Windsor, Antony and Cleopatra and Charles Barkley, MVP the Fifth. Like Henry V. It's not good. Don't think about it. The Two Gentlemen of Free Throna. Love's Labor's Lost to the Houston Rockets in the 1995 NBA Finals. Sorry. Julius MVPzer? The Winter's Tall. 'Cause he's tall. Sorry. Love's Labor's won against the Indiana Pacers in the 2000... Never mind. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you didn't like this video, that makes two of us. So I haven't flossed in like 8 years. So I bought these. This is embarrassing. And I'm pretty sure
bleed like a Civil War soldier getting his arm cut off.
We know lives don't work like they used to before.
Don't ask why I haven't flossed in years. The reason is I forgot. Stop. Don't stop. Get out the comments. Uh-oh. Oh, already bloody. Oh, it's minty. Wait, let me get a mirror. Also, I got a haircut. What do we think? I had such a hard time pulling it out. Don't. Ugh. Oh, the taste of blood is so... This is a strangely intimate video. Look at that blood. Oh, trigger warning. Blood. Do I wipe it off? Okay, well, I did. So, how long do I spend on each one? Am I supposed to use the same thing for all of them? I have so many unanswered questions. I don't know. Comment if you floss daily. I haven't worn my retainer in... Never mind. I try to keep it real on my channel. I feel like you guys are here with me. Oh, that's a good look. Don't you dare make that your profile picture. I can't see a difference in the slightest. There honestly wasn't as much bleeding as I was anticipating. But don't get me wrong, I tasted blood today. Comment some other personal hygiene thing that I probably don't do, that I should.
Animated characters that I would cover my drink around. I do not trust them. Bro unironically looks like Matt Rife. Enough said. Keep my wife's fins out. He grew up and learned how to gaslight women. Obviously. What is he grabbing for? What does it look like he's grabbing for? The entire squad is dangerous. I don't trust a single one of them. Dude lives in his mom's basement and his mom is just like a melon. It's always the pretentious daddy's money asshole. You didn't take your French lesson. Get in the trunk of my car. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me. I'm so serious. I recently found out that Clippy is a they them. Like actually I worked with the Microsoft team and they told me that. I can't stop thinking about it. Are you surprised? Dude sexually harasses Velma and Daphne like every episode. Ugh, babe, stop. You're literally gaslighting me. Tooth Gap goes crazy. Effing little tattletale rat. Anyway, anyone who raises a brat like that cannot be a good father. The last words I hear before I die are gonna be, oh, you think he's gonna invade indigenous lands and women are still gonna feel safe around him? Try again. Coming in at number 1, the pick-me of the century. What did I miss? I'm gonna use this tiny little wand to curl my entire head of hair. Valentine's Day and I have a significant other. I know, I'm just as surprised as you are. So come with me to make him a little Valentine's Day basket. I'm a cute girlfriend. I wrote the names of our 2 childhood dogs over them. I know, I'm adorable. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, this is adorable. I've always had this energy in me, but I've never had someone to direct it to. And now I'm gonna direct it all on him. He won't even know it hit him. To close out the video, I just want to remind you all, this is the energy that you deserve. If you do not have a romantic partner to be your Valentine this year, you are my Valentine. You're my Valentine now, and this is what you deserve and more. I love you so much. Happy Valentine's Day. However you do it, I love you, bye. Also, my uterus got the red theme this morning, so festive. That he gets a Super Bowl ad, totally missed the mark. What? Oh, look at that there's a cutesy little controversy, a little discourse about Christianity in modern media. I wonder if Liv is gonna share her take with everyone. Knock, knock, hi. You bet your butt I'm gonna give you my take. So during the Super Bowl, there was an ad that aired. It was about people washing other people's feet, and it said, Jesus didn't teach hate, he washed feet. Love it. And the people getting their feet washed are like a very queer presenting person, a Muslim couple, a person outside of a family planning clinic, like an environmentalist. Like, you see what I'm saying? There's kind of two main beefs that people have with this commercial. The first one has to do with the fact that this ad cost millions of dollars to get this spot. And people are like, you could have used that money to like help the poor or whatever. And that one I get. Cause like, yeah. Like I thought the ad was good, but it's very nuanced. The second controversy, I'm like, you know? So here's what people are saying. Yeah, come here. People are saying, Jesus didn't wash everyone's feet, he washed the disciples' feet. Meaning, this ad is not biblical. This ad is supporting or condoning a life of sin. Are y'all here? Let me break it down. Let me break it down why I think this is whack. First off, yeah, Jesus washed the disciples' feet. You know who was a disciple? Judas. Jesus washed Judas' feet the night he betrayed him. Sorry, that was a lot of pointing. I don't mean to... Let me do the Disney point. Jesus washed the feet of the very man that betrayed him. Let that sink in. Let that sink in, baby. But secondly, commercial is not depicting Jesus washing feet. It's depicting, like, us. People. Just people. And answer me this. What was the point of Jesus washing feet? What was the point? Jesus went to go wash feet, and one of the disciples, I think Peter? Peter's like, you will never wash my feet. Lord, I'm not worthy. And Jesus is like, if you don't let me wash your feet, you have no part with me. And Peter immediately is like, then wash my head and my butt too. Then Jesus is like, let's do the math here, fellas. I'm King of Kings, I'm Lord of Lords, and I just washed all of your grubby feet. Therefore, you go and wash everyone else's feet. And they're all like, the point is love one another. God is love. That's like the point of the whole Bible. It's crazy to me how many people miss that. Almost every story in the Bible, you can just boil it down and be like, God is love. God loves you. We should love other people. Anyway, and that's for another video. So back to the commercial. Jesus commands us to wash feet. Not literally. Washing feet is sort of a way to say to love and serve your neighbor. Not to love and serve the people who you condone every aspect of their lifestyle. Your neighbor. And who is your neighbor? Jesus says, every freaking one, including every single person you saw in that commercial. Oh, this gets me so heated. Who did Jesus oppose the most during his time on earth? He went head to head consistently with the Pharisees, the religious elite, people who would talk mad crap about him dining with tax collectors and sinners and lepers and women. The way Jesus lived and operated was radical for the time, and it is still radical today. And we may not have Pharisees anymore, but we definitely still have judgmental religious elite. Oh, she went there. Oh. Yo, this video is long as heck. Yeah, so that's my take on the commercial. What do we think? Are we mad? Don't cancel me. Don't cancel me. This is my income. Anyway, peace. Love you. Y'all ever think about the fact that the people who were writing the Bible didn't know that they were writing the Bible? This is currently waking me out. For example, Paul. Paul was just writing letters. And letters were like the main way that people communicated. Like the equivalent that I'm thinking of is like, imagine if you sent a text or like if you left someone a voicemail and then that voicemail was replayed by millions of people for thousands of years. And people were like gleaning wisdom from it and being like, ooh, like what did it mean? And people were even taking it out of context, ooh, tea. And the whole time, Paul was just like calling his buddy, Church of Ephesus. Like, this blows my mind. But actually, there's a really juicy little takeaway in there, if I may. Paul did something really mundane, like leaving a voicemail, and God turned it into something huge. So be faithful in the mundane. You never know what God will bless. Oh, period. I woke up and decided to drop some flaming hot fire. Bye. Darling! Guess who's back from women's jail? Yup, and I'm coming to get you, sweetheart. Women's jail was so much worse than men's jail. Oh, you know, just constantly
gnawing on the other lady's limbs. I grinded down my teeth to eat flesh better. Oh, it's delicious. I have a craving for flesh that cannot be satisfied. In fact, I think I'll eat the closest person to you when I pick you up right now.
This was so fun, but it's getting late, and if I'm not home by 10, my mom is gonna be pissed.
Whoa, mama's boy.
Oh.
Yo, I bet this guy was homeschooled. Am I right?
Homeschool, bro can't go anywhere without his EpiPen.
I mean, you could die, but you're right.
I bet dude wasn't even allowed to watch SpongeBob as a kid.
Yes, yes. I was allowed to watch SpongeBob.
What?
When I was a kid, I was allowed to watch SpongeBob.
Okay, man. It was a joke.
You don't believe me.
You don't believe me that in my youth, I was allowed to watch SpongeBob. I have to prove to you that I was allowed to watch SpongeBob.
No, man, we believe you.
Yeah, it also doesn't matter at all.
Mr. Krabs is obsessed with money.
How would I know that Mr. Krabs is obsessed with money if I've never watched SpongeBob?
Kind of more commonly known fact, but
SpongeBob works for the Krusty Krab. He's a fry cook. I bet you two feel like fools right about now. Huh? See, you thought that I wasn't allowed to watch SpongeBob as a kid, but clearly you were wrong. You're shaking in your boots. Huh? And now you both feel like idiots. So maybe think next time before you make a wildly inaccurate assumption about someone. I turned it into a lesson. See ya. Or should I say, Wumbo? But you wouldn't get that, would you?
that didn't make sense.
Oh, I forgot his EpiPen.
Wait, come back.